Morning world, it's about 10 a.m. on Friday the 16th of June 2017. The sun is in Cancer, the moon is in Pisces. What am I saying? The sun's in Gemini, I'm really sorry to say. The moon is in Pisces. The moon in the sky now is about conjunct Neptune. And this morning, Neptune went retrograde some 3 hours ago. So, I was just speaking to a client who said, can you do a video on Neptune retrograde? Because there's nothing online about what it means. And I'm not really surprised, because how can you explain Neptune? As soon as you try and pin it down, it slips away. It's evasive. It's slippery. It's like trying to sort of wade through treacle. Neptune on the negative side is about illusion, deception, gullibility, escapism, avoidance, addiction. At a neutral level, it deals with film and photography, water, dance. It's the aesthetic, the subtle. At a positive level, it's the sensual, the spiritual. It's your relationship with the divine, however you experience it as being. It's intuitive. Neptune's in Pisces. It's in Pisces for 14 years. Neptune, allegedly, is one of the main rulers of Pisces, if not the main ruler. Some people still say that Jupiter rules Pisces. Possibly. I think that Neptune rules Pisces as much as Jupiter, if not more so. Neptune has an affinity with Pisces, even though in the last 5 or 6 years since Neptune's been in Pisces, the records of things around the environment and sensuality and spirituality have taken a bit of a hammering. Now Neptune is standing still and going retrograde. One of the most common things I've been talking about when I deal with individuals, clients in their readings, or when I deal with clients in terms of their monthly videos, I talk about Neptune when it's moving forward in aspect to any personal planet, often, especially if it's a challenging aspect, in terms of fatigue, weariness, tiredness, feeling drained. It is not illness, disease or infection, but it is the feeling of just being absolutely exhausted and fatigued. And often, especially with Neptune and Pisces, I find myself saying to people, look, you need to go home and you need to have a bath in hot water for an hour or two, and then go to sleep, and then the next day you're fine. The idea of putting one's body in hot water and just relaxing is a very, very good thing for when you're under a difficult Neptune transit. It alleviates fatigue. But if you fight the fatigue and persist through, you might be successful for 24 hours, but then you get taken out for a week. Now that Neptune's gone retrograde, okay, over this last 5 or 6 months, Neptune's been passing forward, moving forward. It's been particularly affecting those people born in the middle of the first week of March, June, September, December. If you're born in the first week of these months, you're going to be feeling Neptune either last year, this year, or even next year, and it's all kind of mixed together. And the stuff that I was relating to around confusion, uncertainty, fatigue, it's strong, still is. But now Neptune's moving backwards. When a planet moves retrograde, even an outer planet, its effects are generally felt more internally rather than externally. When it's moving forward, especially the first time, the events happen, situations develop. Then it goes retrograde. That is the period then of reassessment, reevaluation, reconsideration, assimilation, integration, understanding from an internal perspective of what's been going on. When the planet stops going retrograde and starts moving forward again, then circumstances can repeat themselves in different environments but similar circumstances, so you get the chance to do it again, this time properly. But now that Neptune's moving backwards, I honestly think that the worst of the fatigue that many people would have been experiencing this year is over, and that now you've got a chance to start stepping back and looking internally at it and saying, well, why? Why has this been happening? What am I doing wrong? How can I change my attitude? How can I change my opinion, my perception, my lifestyle management? How can I change so that I don't get so fatigued and so tired? How can I work with this to stop it working against me? And for the next now 4 months, 4 and a bit months, Neptune's going to be retrograde. And today, particularly, right now, with the moon conjunct Neptune in the sky, now and for the next few hours, perhaps this is a good time to look at where the sort of middle of Pisces is in your horoscope, and ask yourself look at what house it's in, and ask yourself, how do I need to refine my attitudes? In my chart, it's in my 6th house. I've got to start working on nutrition and diet and lifestyle management and health. Other people will be in their 7th house of relationships or their 10th house of career. Neptune's now moving retrograde. I think it's also time where we can start finally beginning to rediscover and reinvent our own relationship with the divine, however we see that as being. We've each got our own relationship with divinity. There is no one God. Anyone who says there is wrong. All right, on that note, Neptune's now retrograde. Time for a bit of 4 months of reflection, I think. Catch you later, world. Bye.